Feeling a bit unsteady lately? You're not broken. As we age, three systems can get a little sleepy: the soles of the feet, the side hip stabilizers, and your walking rhythm. Today, we'll wake them up with three gentle moves. No gym, no pills, no equipment. You'll follow along in just a moment. First, safety. Stand on a flat surface with a steady support nearby, a kitchen counter or a heavy chair. If you feel pain, dizziness, or shortness of breath that's unusual, stop right away. Never practice near stairs. Here's the plan. Exercise 1 wakes up your feet with simple weight shifts. Exercise 2 builds side-to-side stability so your hips stop wobbling. Exercise 3 transfers that control into real walking by stepping backward with support. Move slowly, breathe naturally. I'll cue every step so you can follow safely. In 3 minutes, you'll feel more grounded and steady. Ready? Let's begin with Exercise 1. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, arms relaxed by your sides. Make sure you have a steady support within reach, like a counter or a heavy chair. Feel the contact area between the soles of your feet and the floor. Notice your heels, midfoot, and the balls of your feet. Imagine a tall line from the top of your head, down through your hips, knees, and into the arches. Feel the top of your head in the same balance line with your feet. Now release any unnecessary holding. Let your ankles soften. Let your knees unlock. Ease the hips, shoulders, and jaw. Allow your breath to flow freely. Slowly shift your weight to the right. Do not lean with your shoulders. Let the whole body glide as one piece, like an elevator, not a seesaw. Pause for a soft count of 1, 2. Return through center. Then glide to the left. Again pause 1, 2. Then return. Keep the grounded foundation and that tall balance line. Keep your gaze level on a point in front of you. Breathe naturally. Inhale through the center. Exhale as you settle into each side. If you feel wobbly, rest 1 or 2 fingertips on the counter. If it still feels difficult, widen your stance 1 step. Coaching cues: heavy feet, light shoulders, tall crown, soft jaw, slow is smooth, smooth is steady. Common mistakes to avoid: collapsing the arch, locking the knees, tipping the torso, or rushing the shift. If any of those show up, make the motion smaller and slower. Timing: keep an easy tempo and about 4 to 6 seconds per shift. Aim for 8 to 12 shifts total, around 45 to 60 seconds. Quality over quantity. Want a gentle challenge? Bring your feet 1 inch closer together or hold the pause a little longer. You can also press the big toe lightly into the floor at the end of each shift to wake the inner arch. Not ready for that? Keep the base wider and maintain fingertip support the whole time. Why this works? This simple glide reawakens foot and ankle receptors, engages the hidden intrinsic muscles and the side ankle stabilizers, and teaches your body where center actually is again. Finish your last shift, return to center, and take 1 calm breath. Great work. Keep that grounded feeling. We'll build on it in Exercise 2. Stand facing a worktop or sturdy counter. Place your fingertips lightly on the surface, light enough that you could slide a sheet of paper underneath. Try to stand as tall as you can with your head held high. Lengthen the back of your neck and soften your jaw. Set your feet hip-width apart. Keep your toes facing towards the worktop. Unlock the knees so they're soft, not stiff. Think heavy feet, light hands. Your support is there if you need it, but your legs will do the work. Now take a small step to your right along the worktop. Place the whole foot down, heel, midfoot, ball. Bring the left foot in to follow, returning to hip width, not touching, not crossing. Keep your toes pointing straight forward towards the worktop. Breathe evenly. Continue with 2 or 3 more side steps to the right. When the worktop ends, stop for a moment and check your alignment. Tall posture, ribs stacked over pelvis, toes still straight forward. Feel the outside of the hips waking up. That's your side hip stabilizer. Then return to the starting position, taking side steps, leading with the other leg, moving to the left with the same small controlled steps. Gaze stays level on a point ahead. Avoid leaning your shoulders into the counter or dropping a hip. Imagine your belt line staying perfectly level, like a tray of water you don't want to spill. Keep your steps quiet and deliberate. Timing. Move at a calm pace for 45 to 60 seconds. That's usually 2 to 3 short lengths of your counter in each direction. Rest your fingertips as needed. If you feel wobbly, add a little more contact. If it's easy, reduce to just 1 or 2 fingers. Common mistakes: turning the toes out, crossing the feet, taking steps that are too big, or locking the knees. If any show up, shrink the step size and slow down. Gentle progressions. Keep the knees soft and add a tiny pause after each step, or reduce hand support to 1 fingertip, or keep the base hip width but glide a touch slower to build control. If today is not a strong day, use the whole hand for support and shorten the distance. Why this works: sidestepping activates the gluteus medius and the lateral stabilizers, the muscles that stop you from wobbling when you walk. Strength here makes everyday steps steadier, especially on uneven ground. Finish your last return to center. Stand tall, take 1 calm breath, and notice the quiet burn at the side of your hips. Next, we'll transfer this control into real walking with a safe backward pattern in exercise 3. Stand beside a sturdy worktop and take light support with 1 hand. Place your feet hip-width apart. Try to stand as tall as you can with your head held high. Grow through the crown of your head. Unlock your knees and let the shoulders settle. Make sure the path behind you is clear and well lit. Never practice near stairs. Begin by shifting a little of your weight to the leg closest to the counter. Now step the other foot backward. Lift the foot cleanly off the floor. Place the toes softly behind you. Then roll the foot down to the heel. Let your hand slide along the worktop as you move. Keep the chest relaxed and the gaze forward. Do not look down at your feet. Breathe evenly. Bring the front foot backward to follow so you return to hip-width stance. Think of taking full steps rather than shuffles. Each step is quiet, controlled, and the hips stay level. Continue walking backwards along the length of the counter for several steps. Before the worktop ends, turn around safely, keeping 1 hand on the support, and walk backwards to the starting position. Coaching cues: tall spine, soft knees, light hand. Feel the back line of the leg engaging, calf, hamstrings, and the small stabilizers around the ankle. Imagine pulling the floor toward you as you step back, then planting and rolling through the foot. Keep your ribs stacked over your pelvis so the torso doesn't lean or twist. Timing. Move at a calm, steady rhythm for 45 to 60 seconds. That's usually 8 to 12 backward steps, turn, then 8 to 12 steps back. Rest as needed. If you feel unsteady, increase hand contact for a moment, then reduce again when you regain control. Common mistakes: shuffling without lifting the foot, overreaching long steps, looking down, locking the knees, or pushing hard into the counter. If any appear, shorten the step and slow the pace. Quality over distance, gentle progressions. Slide down to 2 fingertips, then 1. Keep your posture tall and add a quiet 2-second pause at the end of each step. Or maintain light contact and narrow your base slightly while staying hip-width on the follow step. If today feels challenging, keep the whole hand on the counter and make the steps shorter and slower. Why this works: walking backwards demands precise ankle control, midfoot strength, and timing. It re-educates the foot to lift in place, improves stride rhythm, and teaches your body to stabilize without wobble, the exact ingredients for steadier forward walking. Finish your last return to center. Stand tall, breathe in and out, and notice how grounded your feet feel. In the next part, I'll show you how to progress safely and how often to practice. Take a breath and notice your feet again. Heavier on the floor, taller through the crown, a little more steady than a few minutes ago. That's your body waking up. If you felt even a tiny shift, tell me in the comments with today's phrase, "I'm rebuilding my balance." I read every comment, and it helps me tailor the next sessions for you. Here's how to use what we did today. Do these 3 moves 3 to 5 days per week. Start with 1 round, about 3 minutes, and when it feels smooth, add a second round for a total of 6 to 10 minutes. Keep your practice near a sturdy counter on a flat, well-lit surface. If you felt pain, dizziness, or unusual shortness of breath, stop and check in with your clinician. If this video helped you, please give it a like. It tells the algorithm to show it to more seniors who need safer, steadier walking. Share it with a friend or family member who wants to feel more confident at home. And subscribe with the bell so you don't miss the next step in this program. Quick Q&A. I still feel wobbly. Is that normal? Yes. Wobble is your nervous system learning. Keep the steps smaller, slow the pace, and use fingertip or full hand support. Consistency beats intensity. Most people feel clearer control within 2 to 3 weeks of regular practice. My knees aren't great. Can I do this? Yes, with adjustments. In the side steps, keep the steps short and the knees softly unlocked. No deep bends. In backward walking, take shorter, quieter steps and keep light hand contact the whole time. If pain persists, stop and discuss it with your clinician. How often should I practice? Aim for 3 to 5 days per week. On stronger days, do 2 rounds. On tougher days, do only exercise 1 and 2, then rest. Progress happens by showing up gently and often. What's next? In our upcoming video, we'll add a tiny head turn drill to challenge balance safely and a simple ankle sequence to make pushing off the ground easier when you walk. If you want that, hit subscribe and the bell. Before you go, drop the phrase, "I'm rebuilding my balance" below. I'll cheer you on and help you troubleshoot if needed. See you in the next session. And keep that grounded, tall feeling as you move through your day.